Sometimes you design an amazing icon for your organization, or you inherit one from a previous leader. Either way, you may want to build on that style to create a cohesive family of icons that visually represent your brand. In today's video, we're going to explore how to do just that using ChatGPT. We'll be working with a fictional nonprofit called Bright Beginnings, whose mission is empowering every child with a bright start through accessible, high-quality early learning and community-driven education. We'll start by asking ChatGPT to analyze Bright Beginnings' logo and describe it in detail, essentially having it learn from itself what the logo is made of. Once we have that description, we'll use it as a creative foundation to generate additional icons that share the same look and feel. By the end, we'll have a cohesive icon set for common events throughout the year, and we'll also save the logo description so that new icons can be easily created in the future, keeping the brand consistent and recognizable. Our goal is to create a set of 6 additional complementary icons. Each one will serve a specific purpose within the organization's communications and branding. Volunteers. This icon will be used on the website and in email campaigns to help recruit and recognize volunteers. Merchandise. A fun, versatile icon that can appear both online and on printed materials at events. Scholarships. This will represent Bright Beginnings' scholarship program, making it easy for parents and guardians to find and apply for financial support. Events. A general event icon for use across the website, newsletters, and social posts. Spring Sack Race. A playful, event-specific icon to promote the organization's spring fundraiser. End-of-year Gala. A more formal icon designed to reflect the elegance and celebration of Bright Beginnings' annual gala. By creating these 6 icons, we'll establish a consistent visual language across the brand, helping every touch point feel connected and recognizable. Now, let's begin our project by logging into ChatGPT. I will click on the plus sign to bring up the ChatGPT menu. Then I will navigate to Add Photos and Files and click on that. I will upload the Bright Beginnings logo. Now I will enter my prompt into ChatGPT. You're a senior graphic designer. Review the uploaded logo in detail and describe its style so that future designers can create new icons in the same visual language. Brand, Bright Beginnings. Mission. Bright Beginnings is dedicated to providing accessible, innovative, and high-quality early learning experiences that ignite curiosity, build foundational skills, and empower children to reach their full potential, regardless of socioeconomic background. Vision. To cultivate a world where every child has a bright beginning, fostering a lifelong love of learning, discovery, and personal growth. When analyzing the logo, please be specific about overall mood and brand personality. Color palette, names and hex if visible, contrast and usage ratios. Shapes, geometry, corner radius, icon grid, and aspect ratio. Line work, stroke weight, caps, joins, negative space, and simplification level. Typography cues, if any, letter form traits, and spacing rhythm. Effects. Flat versus gradient, shadow, highlights, texture, outlines. Do's and don'ts for visual consistency. Return your analysis in this structure. Summary, 2 to 3 sentences. Color system. Form and line rules. Composition grid, style do's and don'ts. Reusable prompt snippet. 1 paragraph I can reuse to generate matching icons. If you would like to copy this prompt, It is included in this video's description. Notice in my prompt, I'm giving ChatGPT a little background about the brand, its name, mission, and vision. I'm doing this intentionally because that context helps the model understand why the organization exists and what it stands for. By giving it a sense of purpose and personality, ChatGPT can make more thoughtful design decisions and create future icons that truly reflect the brand's values and tone, not just its colors and shapes. Great! Now I have all the information I need to make additional icons, and I can save this in a Word or Google Doc if I ever need to use it again. Okay, now let's make our first icon. I'll use the description ChatGPT just created from analyzing the Bright Beginnings logo and ask it to design a new icon in that same style, this one representing volunteers. First, I will click on the plus sign and select Create Image. ChatGPT should be able to figure out that we are creating an image from the context we are giving it, but by selecting this option, we are clearly communicating to it that we want it to output an image. Then I will enter my prompt. Here's the exact prompt I'll enter. Using the logo description you just created, please design an icon in the same visual style for volunteers. The icon should visually represent community, support, or helping others, and should align with the Bright Beginnings brand personality: warm, optimistic, and child-focused. Maintain consistency in color palette, line weight, and simplicity. Include a short explanation of how this icon visually connects to the logo's design language. This will be the icon Bright Beginnings uses on their website and in their email campaigns to highlight volunteer opportunities and celebrate the people who make their programs possible. Great! We now have our first icon. I can save this description in my Word or Google Doc so that I always have the icon description. I can also download this image so I can use it in the future. Now let's make our second icon, merchandise. We'll follow the same process using the logo description to ensure the new icon matches the Bright Beginnings visual style. This one will represent our branded merchandise, which appears on our website and printed materials at events. Here's the prompt I'll use. Using the logo description you just created, please design an icon in the same visual style for merchandise. The icon should convey items such as shirts, mugs, or tote bags, something that represents branded products. Keep the design simple, friendly, and consistent with the Bright Beginnings brand, using the same color palette, line thickness, and shape style. Include a short explanation of how this icon connects visually to the main logo. This looks good, but the word merchandise feels a little long for an icon label. Let's adjust it. I'll ask ChatGPT to keep everything else the same, the color palette, style, and layout, but change the word to simply merch. Here's the quick prompt I'll use. Keep the same design, colors, and layout, but change the text from merchandise to merch. Make sure the new version still feels visually balanced and consistent with the other icons. Cool! It did exactly what we asked. We now have the improved icon. We can copy its prior description to our Word or Google document, and then download the icon for future use. To make the 4 remaining icons, I would just repeat these processes. But I don't really need to be so detailed or formal with my prompts. This time I'll just say, great, now an icon for events. Great, now an icon for the sack race. Now make an icon for the scholarship program. Just call it scholarship. Now make an icon for the gala. I don't like how that icon focuses on wine. I want it to focus on people. Let's give ChatGPT a simple prompt to alter it. Let's make the gala icon not feature wine, but a table of people. Great! We are now done. We have all 6 of our icons, and they all look like an extension of our brand. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned how to use ChatGPT to analyze your organization's logo and create a consistent icon set that strengthens your brand identity. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I'll do my best to help. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more tutorials like this one.